Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is April 18th, 2025. It is a Friday, and I have been sorely unproductive today. It's been so awesome. Um, Let me see what it is I did. No, wow, that's crazy. So, didn't wake up at 8. I woke up at 10. I ended up having a nightmare last night for the first time in like forever, which is crazy. And so we're eating lunch right now, so I'm gonna brush my teeth right after. I need to make a morning video log. I did call about my prescription, check on it. It's not ready. They were out of the stuff they needed to refill, so she ordered more and said it'd be in on Monday, ready on Monday. And then the other goals are to find a new video concept, clean up the apartment dishes, label my video logs, and shower. I'm really, really understimulated right now because I don't have my focus medication, so I'm probably just gonna play video games. I am not even gonna lie. Probably just gonna play video games. Probably gonna shower right before work. Um, Unless this caffeine like kicks me into high gear or something. I'm editing a video log so I can upload it on so it'll be uploaded on Sunday. And just so I'll have Sunday morning to chill. Other than that, I'll definitely need to upload and edit some video logs on Sunday. Edit plus upload video logs. Roman plans. So those are goals for Sunday. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much been the whole day. So I was like, I got up, played some Schedule 1. I logged into my first save of Schedule 1, and it was actually in a more ideal place than my current save of Schedule 1, which I thought was hilarious. So I was like, okay, doing that. And then, yeah, optimized some stuff there, figured it out. And then, yeah, I was just playing the game. It was so fun. Got off, what did I do? I did something for like an hour. Oh, my mom got home, so we talked with her, and then came back upstairs. Was chilling. Anna wanted a soda, so oh yeah, she made a pizza, so she wanted a soda. So I went and got us sodas, and I grabbed a McChicken for my lunch, and that's pretty much been the whole day so far. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else. I love editing old video logs. It's kind of fun. Like I'm never gonna watch my old video logs, so it's kind of fun editing them. Just to see what I was up to a month ago. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you all in the evening. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday.
One eternity later.
Hey, good evening, everybody. This will be a video log for Friday, April 18th, 2025. Didn't do that. Okay, so all goals for the day were to brush teeth, make a morning video log, do yard work, call about my prescription, wake up at 8, find a new video concept, clean up apartment dishes, label video logs, and shower. Of these, I did brush my teeth, I did make a morning video log, did call about my prescription, I did find a new video concept, and I did shower. Did not do yard work, did not wake up at 8, did not clean up my apartment dishes, and did not label the video logs. So, those are just the goals for the day. The day was honestly pretty chill. I think we made fries. I made the rest of the curly fries. My mom had the day off work, so we were talking with her. Then I took a shower before work. We headed to work. While I was at work, I realized that the video that I wanted to make was, what is it? I don't have like a title yet. Like I'm so bad with YouTube titles, or I feel like I am at least. But it's like it's basically like people in the 2000s, like the newer generations, don't take life seriously because all of our history classes make everything important seem as though it's already happened. But it's like, dude, the 1900s were one of the most important times in human history. Like every single event in the 1900s, just back to back to back to back was just bangers, dude. Like important events, like world altering events. I'm gonna read some off. Like the start, bro. September 6th, 1901. President McKinley shot and died. He was shot on the 6th, died on the 14th. The assassination of a president to kick off the 1900s, dude. And so I made the thing. And so it's literally just like, yeah, president assassinated. World War One. Prohibition. Women gain the right to vote. We go into the Great Depression. We come out of the Great Depression. We end prohibition. We start World War Two. America joins World War Two. World War Two ends. Cold War begins. Korean War. We stop segregating schools 50 years after the president was assassinated. Then Vietnam War starts for 1955 to 1975. Martin Luther King's "I Have a Dream" speech. Same year, 1963, JFK is assassinated. 6 years later, moon landing. What, bro? What? Just back to back to back to back to back. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, oh my God. Can we get a second to breathe? These are like some of the most important things in modern history that have occurred in the last 150 years. And they're all within 1900 to 2000. I want people to think about this because this is probably what the video is going to be like framed as. If you were a man born January 2nd, 1900, and you lived to January 2nd, 2000, you would live through all of that. You wouldn't fight in World War One, right? Or you'd be drafted at the very end of World War One. You would live through Prohibition. You would hopefully live through the Great Depression. You would be a young man. You would be a 40-year-old in World War Two. And then I don't know, if were 40-year-olds drafted? What ages America draft World War Two? Between 21 and 45 years old. So you'd be drafted into World War Two, and you would be drafted at the end of World War One, right? So you'd be drafted in World War Two as well. You would send your kids to fight in the Korean War, or the Vietnam War, or both. Or both. You'd see your grandkids go to fight in Vietnam. You would see desegregation in school. You would be culturally racist. You would be culturally racist if you were a white male. You would be culturally racist. To be born on January 2nd, 1900, you would be culturally racist. You would, statistically speaking, you would likely be against desegregation of schools. To be a white man born in 1900. The point I bring that up is at the very end of all this, on January 1st, 2000, my wife is texting me. January 1st, 2000, at the turn of the millennium, you would watch the ball drop in New York City, knowing you have less than 24 hours to live, and you would see a man on a jetpack. At least I'm pretty sure. Man on jetpack in 2000 celebration. Images. Am I tripping? Was there a man on a jetpack? No, that's from 2020. LA has a jetpack, man. New York City Millennium Ball drop. 2000. Images. I heard there's someone with a jetpack here. Am I tripping? Am I wrong? Did we not have that technology? It probably just was dangerous, to be fair. If it didn't exist, I just heard that, I will feel a buffoon because I've been mentioning that multiple times. But anyways, even if there is a crowd more than a... Was there a man with a jetpack? New York City. Big Apple's Millennium Bash. I keep saying this. Let me search this page. Find on page. Jet. Pack. No, there's nothing there. My wife is sending me reels. That's what it is. Okay, it doesn't look like there was a jetpack. I might be mistaken there. But, regardless, you would see the turn of the millennium. You'd see all these freaking fireworks going crazy. And you'd see a huge amount of people. You'd be in a time of peace. I mean, if you include the Cold War, not really a time of peace. But after the Vietnam War ends in 75, 25 years of peace, right? All this is to say, you would have lived through multiple life-altering, life-changing, world-ending experiences, or potentially world-ending experiences, multiple times. Like 4 or 5 times, depending on the severity and your involvement in said events. And we in 2025 are sitting here going, Why does it have to be us that makes history? Why does it have to be us? It's not us alone. It's everybody. Everybody has to make history, dude. It's all of us. Like, it doesn't have to be us. It's everyone. We're all a part of this story. Okay? Like, don't be so don't be so prideful. Don't be so egotistical to go, "Oh, but I don't want to be a part of history." Dude, history's going to happen with or without you. Like, it truly, truly is. You just have to get up and represent, like, you have to get up and represent. Okay, and if you don't want to represent America, that's fine. But you're born here. And you're here. Right? And I have people who watch from friggin' Italy, Korea. If you want to represent those nations, do it. Represent proudly. Do it. Absolutely do it. I just feel like it's so silly for people to sit here and go, all the, like, nothing more important is going to happen to us. But then we go through a worldwide pandemic. Like, like, bro, come on. Like, these are some of the most important events in human history. Like, these will shape our culture for generations. We have smartphones. This is going to shape our culture for generations. Like, we're heading into a potential depression. This is going to shape our culture for the next generations. What? And I'm like, I don't know how to express it in a video and just be like, understand, history is occurring. It's our story. We decide what it is, right? Like, the stories were all decided for people. They were drafted to go fight in World War One. They were drafted to go fight in World War Two. They were drafted to go fight in Vietnam. And here we are, 50 years later, going, oh man, I don't really like. I'm probably not going to join the military. Okay, okay, but understand, with the rate that drafts occurred, we live in one of the most peaceful times in human history, dude. Like, we live in one of the most peaceful times, especially in modern history. Like, this is a very peaceful time. You know, and it's like in the 1800s, they had the Civil War. Like, America was fighting America, dude. And so I'm just like, I don't know how to express that in a video, but I think it could be really, really cool to just be like, people severely underestimate the importance of their lives. Like, everyone working together as a society is so fundamentally important to everything. So yeah, anyways, that was my thought I had at work, and I did some very surface level research, and I know there's a whole bunch more stuff that happened in 1900s that was actually like really important that I'll get to. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful Friday. I know I did, and see you all tomorrow morning.